Republican senator gets a blowjob in a bathroom by a dude, it's always a fucking Republican. It's so great.
I mean,
he needed to get head.
Well,
he was going to
right.
Syria.
Yeah,
he needed to get head, and it
It's dry out there. You don't know.
It didn't matter
if an opportunity
if it was
arises.
from
happened
a
to be a
dude.
young boy or some shit in a hotel room or whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah,
It's fucked up shit. Anyway,
we're talking about bartenders.
yeah, we
Yeah, we can talk about bartenders. I was about to say real quick.
This shit got
talk
dark.
about money.
Yeah.
And putting
much
in
we
money
make.
and cash.
Uh-huh.
Just talking about, we have some regulars that they are very wealthy
Mm-hmm.
and love us for who we are. I'm not gonna say names, but they love to give us maybe $100 or $2, and when their tab is maybe $10, $20, we're like, you're not getting change, and they're like, okay. And that
they just accept it.
and they accept it.
Absolutely.
And we're like, oh damn, okay, that's that easy.
works.
Holy shit,
And
that
it
worked. Let's do it.
So,
Can we try that again?
it doesn't work if you don't have a vagina.
Yeah.
That
hey,
is 100% factual.
Let's not
Those
lie.
same regulars may love me and
They
shoot
do.
the shit with me, hang out with me.
Yeah.
I will get $20, maybe a $30 tip.
but let's not
If
say
we're
These
there-
bitches
Also-
literally make $200 or maybe $100 or like $90 every time.
The thing that I appreciate about
God
Steve
damn.
is that Steve accepts that, and
We
so
may stop working as hard.
there's some people that I don't want to say that I'm talking to them for their money, because it's not about that. I don't care about that. But I'm talking to them because they're good people, but they will give us money. But Steve understands that when they're in the bar, that I'm not going to work as much.
Oh, no, 100%.
And what
Yeah, I
Steve
get it.
understands is that, like, he gets a part of that. And there have been some regulars that will, like, try to give me a hug and put extra money in my pocket. And I'm honest, and it's a team effort. I'm honest, and it's a team effort.
Yeah.
So I will let that person do that, but as soon as they're gone, I put that in our tip jar.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when I was bullshitting and talking to that person, Steve was running the bar.
handling the bar.
Brittany was doing what she had to do. It is a team effort, and it's not fair to do that, to take the money in it. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? And so there's times, and I'll say that to them, I'm like, so-and-so put $50 in my back pocket. I'm not going to take it out.
Remind me later.
I'm not going to take it out till they leave so they don't see it, because
Right,
I want them to continue to keep putting that $50 in my pocket.
Every weekend.
But
And I feel like that happens to all of us. See, like someone will
for
be
sure.
like, "Hey, this is for you,"
yeah.
Yeah.
and you're like,
And
cool.
you say, yes,
I'm gonna put it in the
thank
fucking
you. Yes,
pot, you know,
thank you,
in
yeah.
5 seconds. But like you said, just put it in your pocket. You know what I mean? Act like
it's something.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they're gone, boom,
But
right into the tip jar.
I want the people that I know that I'm working with to know that, hey, they put this here. I'm not being shady.
Right.
I'm not trying to take
and that goes to my
advantage.
next. Exactly. I was just going to make that point. It's like that will happen no matter where you are, whatever bar.
yeah.
Just be honest with your teammates.
You have to trust who you work
and if you
with,
trust
though.
who you're working with, and everything's great. Love you, fucking ladies. I love our weekends together. It's
Uh-huh.
amazing. But yeah, like there is nothing but trust between
And there's
us.
nothing worse than working with people that you don't trust. That you're like, hey,
Yeah.
is this person being shady? Or working with people that you're like, they're not pulling their weight. And as a bartender or in the service industry in general, when someone's not pulling their weight, especially when you're in a team effort, it's so frustrating because you're sweating, you're doing the best that you can do, and it's not fair. It's not right.
Right.
I mean, what are your
So-
thoughts on it? Like,
So there's as you were doing that, I just had a thought. Would you be rather the person that's not carrying their weight that can do better, or the person that's watching the person that's not carrying their weight?
wait,
Wait, say that again.
So so I would say, like, in the beginning with me at Yard House, there were some heavy hitters there. You know what I mean? That I was like,
they were getting good tips, is what you're saying.
well, they were
Or
able
you
to
mean
get
the boss bartenders?
all the whole package. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
they were the whole package as far as like they can get good tips, they could handle the bar, they could do all these things. And then if for me in the very beginning of the Yard House, you know, when I was first there, I was like, I'm not that player. You know what I mean? Like I had to like chase it and like get better. You know what I mean? And so eventually I did become that person. And then I felt so. For me, I'll just tell you what I felt is that I'd rather be that person chasing it than the person than the person carrying. I guess you would say. I'd rather be the person that's trying to be better than the person that's watching somebody that's not carrying their weight.
And that's what separates you from a different type of bartender too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A different level too. I think overall we should all be chasing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because like
Absolutely.
if I'm chasing it, if we're all working together, all 5 of us at this table right now, you're chasing it, you're
that's
chasing
a
it, you're
dream,
chasing, you're chasing. I'm
actually,
chasing
right now.
Dude, we're killing it.
Yeah, we're killing it.
We're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dream team.
Like,
Yeah,
No,
man.
but you're absolutely right, Pryor. Like that goes with like I loved working with, like I go back to that night that we were together. I remember looking over at your side and being like, I'm not going to let this motherfucker beat me.
Yeah, I'm outring you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
but
here
not
for it.
everyone thinks
But that's
that way.
a male
Yeah.
thing
But not
too, but,
everyone
like,
thinks that
females,
way. No,
we're-
fuck that. Y'all are so fast, Brittany.
But
you're
we
amazing.
also
Ashley,
we
you're amazing.
also we're you between you, Ash, and I, like we have a good, and it sucks to say this because we can't say this in every other aspect because it's us 3. But when it's women at the bar, Steve, go get them.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
And
Like
it's
the
like,
other day, I was
not
like,
it,
yo,
not
Ashley,
it.
But then
there's 2
Ashley-
dudes with mustaches in the middle.
And I was
Fucking
like,
go
Oh,
get
but
up.
if they're not cute,
I got the
Ash
wall.
is like, not it. I'm like, okay, so you want
Yeah.
me to go?
But-
Like,
But
What-
you normally
Oh,
don't
I'll
even have to
walk
tell
up.
me, right? Because I'm
No.
like, oh, I see fucking 4 women
And
on
I
a
get
bachelorette
it.
party.
But,
I got
but,
this.
But
let's
that's how
also
you make
remember.
it.
Let's also remember these are the hours between, 5 to 9 when there's nothing going
not
on.
slammed.
When it's 9
Right, you're trying to
to
get all
12,
the juice out
Yeah.
that fruit.
When it's
that you
9 to
can.
12,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
between 9 and 12, we don't talk to each other. We are bouncing around each other, slapping
You
each
get-
other in
you
the
get-
ass.
you
I'm
get-
behind
Yeah,
you. What
yeah.
do you
On your right.
need? You know what I mean? Like, I'm right behind
Excuse
you.
your juices.
Yeah, like, we're just doing...
Yeah, girl.
Excuse your
Hey,
juices.
watch your vagina juices while I grab
When
this
you're
rum.
pouring these
I got a rum and
bottles.
coke.
I am squirting. Like,
No, it's like you're because we're all like. Let me just tell you, we get fucking bruises from our legs pressing against.
oh,
Oh,
the
so,
rails.
yeah.
okay, so just
Hinge
this
bruises.
last Friday.
It's got to be bad. awkward.
Last
No,
Friday.
it's for women.
Take a dude
women,
home.
women
Like, yo,
get
you
them. We get bruised. I get scratches and like
Where's
bruises
that bruise
from
from?
the bottles
Really
I've had
well hung,
before.
dude.
We
Yeah.
It's
No,
just
no, I
you
know.
bump into it.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
that and then the bottles sometimes of your
spouts.
shorts. Yeah, the pour spouts get stuck
Sharp.
to your shorts and connect to it, and some break. But then also we get pinched because we're leaning against an ice wall plus the
Yeah.
rails.
Oh,
and
we're
you're getting
bumping
pinched.
into shit.
So it's great. So yeah, God forbid. If you
Last
go-
Friday or last Saturday. So Steve makes 2 drinks in the bar. He walks away. And it wasn't anything that he did. It was just the way that our bar is set up. So immediately I literally, all I do is pick up a bottle of vodka to make a vodka soda. And the entire well falls to the ground and crashes.
no.
So we've got vodka, rum,
Like
gin,
18
Tequila.
whiskey, tequila,
Agave nectar.
agave,
Yeah.
and a peach top fall and crush. I got brand new fucking Chucks that are destroyed with liquor and
And
glass.
Steve's gone now.
Right?
Steve had walked away, so you're gone.
well,
I
Yeah,
was-
so
no,
I
I
was
was
like,
close.
But
the right side of the
he
bar.
heard it.
Made a drink, boom.
He
and then
turned
I
around.
walked to the left.
He
and that's
turned
when I
around.
just turned and I hear.
He turned around and I was like, look at me. I was like, I didn't do anything. He's like, you're a good girl. But so it was that time of the night. So Brittany was the early on. She is closing out tabs at that point.
You go,
And-
come look at.
Well,
this.
I said that after a second. So what I said was, I was like, Steve looked at me with those eyes, and I was like, bro. And
Oh, come on.
no,
Don't put
but
me in
it
that
was,
light. I
no,
was just like,
but no,
oh,
it was
shit.
just like shit. But the cool thing about it was that
liquor costs.
we
Like,
didn't skip a beat. We just actually
Handled it.
kept
And
that's
working
what it is.
around
Yeah,
it.
That's what it is.
And
yeah.
we kept working around it, and the bar back kind of cleaned it up. And I was like, we've got another well with those same things going on. And
I ran and got a manager.
and then at that point, I was like, Britt, can you go get a manager so they can look at this? I mean, at that time of night, it's midnight. All the bottles, the well liquors are like really low.
Oh,
So
yeah.
It wasn't
that
a big thing.
It
Yeah, no, like real talk. It was one
$12.
of those, yeah, like we're like, I'm telling you, check the cameras.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
that full. There was
But-
like a tenth of a bottle left.
But
Like,
the
I'm
beauty
telling
of it was that like literally a well crashed and like 7 bottles like were destroyed, and Steve and I were just like
Okay, let's
All
keep
right.
going.
Yep. Exactly.
Keep it moving.
Exactly.
Well, because
Didn't
real talk,
skip
like
a beat.
that is where
I don't think any
the
customers
logic
noticed.
of, you know what? Okay, that broke, but if we keep moving and keep selling, we're still going to make a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And people are still ordering. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
We have a bar back for a reason.
No,
Yeah.
and the best part about it was when you told me, I didn't even hear it, and I was right
She
there.
was-
and not a single customer had a clue.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
they're drunk,
So if you just
one,
act like,
and
just keep
two,
moving.
just keep
You're
moving.
good.
Y'all
You're
had
good.
it, yeah.
No one notices.
Yeah. Like we have to do that a lot. Like and there's times when like so for instance for us, people will start tabs and they'll get food, and if they don't like the food, as a bartender, you can say, hey, all right, they didn't like this food. We can tally it off, and we can say, hey, all right, we'll just account for this later. And as a bartender, with the money that we make as the bar with the liquor costs, that they are not too worried about what we say if they didn't like a calamari.
Exactly.
Yeah, you definitely got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Well, on that note, so any last remarks, ladies, for any advice for men coming to the bar?
Shoot your shot, right?
Shoot your shot.
Shoot your fucking shot, right?
You missed 100% of the shots that you
Please?
don't make.
You can't hit a home run without swinging. There you go.
That's
Don't
my
be a
go-to.
dick. God, just fucking be nice. And there you go.
And real talk,
Be sweet.
maybe I'm wrong with this, but women, don't you love a man with confidence?
Yes, 100%, 110%.
Shoot your shot.
Roll in with a big old dick and just talk
And
to
we'll
the bartender
love
if
you.
you're
Even if
interested
you
in
have a
her.
small dick, if you got confidence, I'll write it.
Hey, if you eat that ass, you're good to go.
Glory!
There it is. That is a story for another time.
Yes.
Was that a name? Did I hear a name?
Someone's going to be going back like, what was
Wait,
that?
who was that?
It's a big dick energy. Doesn't matter how doesn't matter the size. As long as the energy.
BDE.
It doesn't actually. That's a good thing.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Confidence, please.
Coming through
Guys,
swinging.
just
It's all about the approach.
Come in, yes.
Come in, come on, come wherever.
God damn, Ashley. Whoa!
Is
Shit!
it
Can I get hot in here?
Oh God,
It's not hard, Daddy.
guys! On that note, thanks for checking back in the Pass the Bar podcast, where we're a group of bartenders talking about the ups and the ups
The ups and the downtowns.
of the industry and all the
Plumbing.
social and all the social issues that we deal with. Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Passing the Bar podcast, website. You know the fucking thing. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Shoot your shot.
Shoot the shot.
Oh, you ladies were amazing! Yeah. We still need to finish this bottle, though.
Was it appropriate?
It was great.
Totally
Are you kidding
appropriate.
me? That was perfect. That was perfect. That is exactly how I pictured this episode going. I was like, we're gonna